Assalamu alaikum and hello and good day. This is Manu going live in another episode of Road to Goals. I hope wherever you are having a very lovely day. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And Ramadan Kareem, this is our first episode after the holy month has started. So I hope wherever you are probably having a good start to the month of Ramadan. So if this is the first time you're watching me in social media, then please let me give some brief information about myself. My name is Manuel. I was born and raised in Bangladesh, where I currently studied, lived, and worked in Germany and Australia as well. I am a permanent resident of Australia also. A biologist by profession, a husband, father of a baby girl, and a digital business mentor. So I help people learn how to use various social media platforms and be able to run a comfortable digital business from a time and place of their own choice. So as usual, I have got my co-host Brother Amin, Sister Fatima missed out due to some personal reasons. Nevertheless, we've got a distinguished guest, Sister Safia, all the way from California, United States. So without further ado, I'll now hand over the mic to my co-host Brother Amin, and he'll just then invite the guest. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you doing?
Walaikum salam, alhamdulillah, good brother. Assalamu alaikum to everyone who's joining this live session and Ramadan Karim as well. So I hope everyone's having a good Ramadan so far. May Allah accept all our du'as and Ramadan, all the good deeds that we do during this blessed month. So my name is Amin from Sydney, been here over the last 12 years or so, originally from Sri Lanka. I'm an accountant by profession. My wife Xenia is also an accounting by profession. So Xenia and I are running this our global digital business from the comfort of our home. However, Xenia and I are still full-time employed as well. Without further ado, I also like to invite Sister Safia to today's session. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Safia. Please introduce yourself first, and then thank you for attending our session today. Over to you, Sister Safia.
Thank you so much, brothers, and happy Ramadan. And inshallah, is a lot of blessing for everyone. So a little bit about myself. I'm Safia. I'm a mom, wife, and yes, I am an accountant by profession, originally from Algeria. Now living in USA. In California, I spent Toronto. It's Ramadan. So yeah, I was born, yeah. Alhamdulillah for everything. So yes, I came here to USA 10 years ago, and now I am digital business owner like you guys. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Great to have you, Sister Safia. Over to you, Brother Milo.
Yeah, thank you very much, sister. So obviously you are an immigrant like us, and most of the people in our community are immigrants. We'd love to hear your story. So, sister, while you being an accountant, why were you looking for an online business? And then while you are looking for an online business, you probably come across multiple options. Why did you choose this particular business?
Yes, so I am an accountant by profession back home in Algeria. So I was an immigrant when I came to USA. I worked in different job position, right? So we have to pay bills, so we don't have time to go back to school. And as immigrant, our degree is not qualified, to work directly here in USA. So you have to go back to school, get the loan, and it's a big process. And as here USA it's very expensive, so I jumped there directly to the work place. So I started working different job position. I worked in the bank part-time, I worked in the restaurant, I worked retail, customer service. I worked 10 years in corporate job. I tried everything. And it was good, and working and the home, but I want more in life, right? When we came to a different place, we left our country. So I was looking, I want to get better life, better opportunities. So that's how I was like, I left my country back home and staying here, surviving mode work. And they pay you the income, if like 2,000, 3,000, gonna be the same, over the same result, the same living. I want vacation. I want to buy the house I want. That's why we left our countries. As an immigrant, I have big dreams, but with the corporate job, it was like doing the same thing, earning the same thing, year after year, the same result for 10 years, the same thing. So that's how I was like, I need to change something. If I have same result all the time, And if I want to earn extra money, I have to put more hours, right? 50 hours a week. And, to save some money, to send some money to back, back home. It was tough, right? To save and, if you want to help your family back home. So I was like, I need to do something different, to have different results. Then I was like, I worked 10 years. I'm not, saving. I don't have the house I want. So that's why I was like, I need to find something. And when I was looking, I was like, yeah, business owners, that's the ones who are making money, right? If you own your business, if you are working for yourself, you can, no limit to what you can earn. But if you work for someone else, it's going to give you a limit, right? You earn 2,000. If I ask for increase, they give me 1%, 2%. It's not what I wanted. So that's why I was like, yeah, I need to find something. That's when I was searching. I was searching online. I need extra income from online. I need to do something, right? Then when I see the ad about, mom, she's working from home, and I was like, yeah, she is earning amazing, and yeah, that's what inspired me. I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. More, freedom. I want to go vacation. I want to save the money and buy the home I want. So that's when I was curious about it, and I checked the business model.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Sister
brother,
Safia.
me from your perspective, probably add something there.
Yeah, I think I wanted to kind of relate to Sister Safia as well. I mean, I'm sure there's thousands of people who are immigrants. I myself is an immigrant from Australia. I know Brother Mine lived in Australia and Germany for some time, although you are back in your home, Bangladesh. A lot of immigrants face the same issue when you first moved into a new country, right? Sometimes, although you are qualified enough, you have that professional qualification, you don't get a job because you don't have the the country specific experience. So invariably only few of us are lucky enough to get a proper job. Rest of us have to work in a totally unrelated areas, doing different shifts, multiple hours, and multiple jobs, and also commuting from one place to another for job purposes. And then in order to establish yourself and earn something, pay all these cities that we live in as immigrants are very expensive cities as well. So we sacrifice a lot of hours, that we could spend with our family in order to earn something, to live, to establish ourselves. As Sister Safia quite rightly said, being an employee, you don't get huge amount of increments. Your salary is set. Whatever the HR department has agreed with you is that's all that you get, right? You'll be lucky to get a bonus, during the end of the year. Sometimes your annual incremental is not more than 3%. But as Sister Sophia pointed out, business owners, entrepreneurs are the ones that who carry the risk and the rewards as well. If your business is run properly and then it's successful, entrepreneurs end up earning more money than an average employee earns. That's one of the reasons a lot of people want to be an entrepreneur and want to be their own boss, but then they're very scared to do that because a lot of people don't know how to run their own digital business or any other business. No, people like that. I think Sister Sophia can relate to my situation as well. Being an accountant, I was never good in selling anything. I was not a salesman, right? I mean, I'm an accountant. I love my job, but then at the same time, things are not cheap. It's not easy for us to depend on one salary or two people's salary. So obviously, we want to look for an additional source of income. That's one of the reasons why we wanted to kind of start something on our own on the side while we were full-time employee, a business that we could run that does not kind of impact our usual job as professional jobs as well. So with that in mind, and Zing and I wanted to kind of retire early as well, especially when you do a job, you cannot retire early. I mean, the money that you earn is not sufficient to retire early. So that's one of the reasons. I mean, that's our main reason. Zing and I wanted to basically retire early, and therefore we wanted to look into something that we can do on our own on the side. So we found this global platform, and we started our journey almost 3.5 years ago. So I mean, here we are talking after 3.5 years. Those people who follow us on the social media, they've seen us over the last 3.5 years. This is a long-term business. It is a business that you can, you can build from scratch and then continue until your lifetime. So, Sister Safia and Brother Minor, we've made the right choice, and we are here with a huge community. So I mean, that's one of the reasons why our community is also growing every month, every day. Our community is growing. It's become huge. Brother Minor?
Yes, thank you, brother and sister, for your insights. So from my side, I mean, I come from academia. That's a difficult area. I mean, the issue over there is that you don't really work 9 to 5, even though it's written 40 hours per week officially. But if somebody would be working 9 to 5 or 40 hours a week, then usually probably that's due to the dynamics in academia or in PhD journey, people wouldn't get a PhD. They would make some issue or drama, so and people wouldn't get that. So what it means is an unofficial commitment. You have to work weekends. I did work even during national holidays, weekends, after working after hours at 9 p.m. At 7 a.m. in the morning during holidays. So what I mean, nevertheless, I've gone through, but obviously that's not what the life is all about. We get one chance in life, and it's more about spending time with our family and do the things that we want to do. And I realized that while I was just doing this, I couldn't do many of the things that I wanted for my family. Okay, so therefore, I was looking for something in the online space. I used to work during my free time as a freelancer as well in Upwork. Maybe all of you are familiar with this. It's the world's biggest freelancing site, but it still requires some specific time, and not the money is not much. So then obviously coming back to being entrepreneurship, yes, it is a rewarding experience. You do have to take certain what's called certain risks, but especially online entrepreneurship comes with no threshold in income, and in a legit way, not in an unlawful way. So in a legit way, it comes with no threshold in income, and that's why some of the most successful people in this world are online entrepreneurs. Take for instance Jeff Bezos, Jack Ma, and so on and so forth. Facebook itself, we are here. Mark Zuckerberg, this is the platform that he has formed. This is itself an online entrepreneurship journey, you could say. So a lot of people don't often understand the potentiality. Often they are scared to do anything online, but we did take the leap of faith, and we have experienced a change in our life, which just appears out that if you want change, you have to do something new, something out of your conventional way of thinking, and we did take that step, and that's why we are now running our own successful online business and helping others do the same thing. So, Sister Safia, getting back to you now. So, why did you choose this particular business model? What are the benefits you got from this business, and you think that you could run it smoothly? Did you have any experience in sales, or are you tech savvy person? So, how did this business was easy? Was it easy for you to start as a newbie and get going? So, please give some insights into that for our viewers.
Yeah. So yes, when I started the way I didn't have time for social media. Even I don't have Facebook. I was like a hard worker. I work for 50 hours a week, and yeah. So I'm a mom also. So no time for social media. As you know, as Muslim, we are private. So I don't, social media. It's not just to talk with my family, and that's it. I'm not a social media person. But when I was like start looking for this business, and I was like seeing like the ad on YouTube and everything about the online business, and I was reading about the entrepreneur, right? I was like, that's the way to earn more, to succeed, and if you start anything, as an entrepreneur, you're gonna succeed in 2-3 years. You work like as a beginner, you learn and you grow it, and that business is gonna work for you. That's good investment for in the future. So I was like, I have an idea what I want to do. I want to start any business, but the way you say, I don't have experience, right? I'm not tech savvy, and it's online. So online is the best way because it's flexible. I can work when my son, is sleeping, and when I get up from work. So that's the best option. And I have internet. I also have computer. I have everything ready. So, but the thing is, I don't have experience. I don't know how to use any like digital because as you know, in our business, we use all internet platforms, right? So that's what we leverage. We leverage the online space. So for someone who's gonna say, I don't know how to use this platform. I'm not a digital person. So that's why I choose this platform. Why? The system, it's step by step. That's what I like. I reached to that lady. She was my coach back then when I started. That's the best thing. She say, I'm gonna be your coach, and you don't need experience. We have step-by-step training. So we have the system. So it's like a blueprint for you. You just follow what I'm doing, and you're gonna have this training unlocked for you. So I was like, yeah. So that's what worried me more, because I didn't know how to. The way I say, I'm not a digital person. I was just hard worker, and I didn't know how to start, because it's gonna be online. The best thing I found, it's like the system. It's system. We have like an IT professional in the background. They take care of the hard work, in the background. So we follow the system step by step. The training, you start beginning. Anything you start in life, you're gonna learn, right? It's not gonna be right away. You're gonna know everything. No, it's gonna take you 2 weeks, 3 weeks in the first, to understand how it works, and then it's gonna be, you're gonna master it. Anything you do for 4 months, 6 months. Now, alhamdulillah, I'm very good. You know what I'm doing. In 2 years, I have 2 years now in this business. You can say I mastered a lot of stuff. I'm not expert, but alhamdulillah, I'm doing amazing just for the system we're doing. Step by step, I learned a lot, I grew. So the online space, it's easy for me. That's the best thing. What I gained from this business now, I can take it anywhere. It's not just this business, right? I can, do like anyone needs help about online business, the online space. I can, like my husband now, he wants to do a lot of things online. He doesn't know how to do it. But from the training we learned, that's it. It's skill. You learn it. It's lifetime skill. That's what I like.
Well said. Digital marketing, social media advertising, and social media marketing, lifestyle marketing, those skills that you learn, it's not specific to the business that we are doing right now. It can be applied to any other business that you do online. That's the beauty of this. You learn a lot. That knowledge stays with you. That knowledge can be applied to different other things as well. So, Sophia,
I'm sorry, I want to add one thing. I'm sorry. I was like thinking I need to get a degree, right? To go to the business online, to earn business online. So I need a degree. I was like, I wanted to go back to school to get, a CPA. I want to continue my accounting education. I was like, you need to learn, right? To get, to go back to school. And then if I find a job, I have to pay for pay back the loan. So it's like here, it's like career. I want to be successful, right? I have education back home, so I didn't have to go back to school. That's the best thing. I'm learning and growing, and it's like a career path. So I'm learning. You don't need a degree like in business online or digital marketing. You don't need like 1 year, 2 years to do that. It's right away, step by step. You follow the training. You're earning in the same time. You don't have to wait 6 months, 1 year to do the education and get to the degree and go apply for the job. That's what I love. Right the way you do the training, you start earning. The first month you can start what happened for me. I'm so grateful. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the best part, right? Our global platform, we have all the platform that has been there for the last 5 or 6 years, and then we have all the systems and the processes and ways of working already figured out. It's running successfully. No one has to do their testing. It's there. It's running, and then we have a mentor and a coaching. A kind of structure that kind of helps the new people, to handholding new people, supporting new people to do set up their business from scratch, from zero to bring it to up to operational. If I could ask a quick question, Sister Sophia, how long did it take you to start your setup and then get it up to operational level? How long did you take? I know different people take different times, but then I would like to know some experience, because a lot of people think it's very difficult to set up an online business. It will take forever. They need to have all that knowledge and things like that. That's why I'm trying to know your experience, share your experience with the others, and see, okay, give them some insight. roughly about how long did it take you to set up your business and
It's a very good
have it
question.
operational?
Yeah, because that's what I get in my coaching calls when I speak to someone. It was like, I don't know how to do this. How long is going to take me to earn? I was like, if I can do it, like, I have no knowledge in social media, like nothing, and now in 2 years, I had the growth. And as you see, alhamdulillah, I'm successful on it. And I was like, anyone can do it. Just, the limitation we put in our brain, is
Hmm.
gonna be how I'm gonna do it. You can do it because you're lucky. I don't think it's gonna work for me. So that's the thing. The system that why it make our online business is different than others. Why the training? All the heavy lifting is done for us. That's the best thing. That's why I'm here successful. That's why you are here successful. Why? Because we are using the same system. If you go somewhere
Absolutely.
else, like different companies, different. I'm not gonna tell you it's gonna be easy for you if you don't have the system. So us who are, following the system, it's not hard, as long you work, if you work 60 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours a day, oh my God, it's enough. That's all you need. Just be serious about it and follow the steps. Myself, it took me like 2 weeks to set up everything, because when you start the 2 weeks, we need to set up the website, business email. So that's all is gonna be done for you, the 2 weeks. And after that, it's up and running, all right? It's up to you. Everyone is different. So some people, it take them a while, right? Because they don't know, they need to show them what I click there. It's different skills, all right? But if they follow, like maximum gonna be 1 month. If it's like 1 hour, 2 hours a day, that's all you need. It's so simple. And now I don't go a lot in the training, because I set up everything and, I run my business as I go. The first 2 weeks, you need to focus to set up the website, business email, all this online. It's going to be under your name. It's all your online business. But after that,
Absolutely.
that's it. It's going to run in the background and, you follow, you run your business as you go. That's the best
Yeah.
thing. Very
Yeah. I
flexible.
mean, good point. Although this is a global business, you're running the business under your own name and you own
Yeah.
it, right? And that's the best part of it. You're not working for someone else. You're not. It is not a franchise of someone that you labor hard, and then someone else earns the money. This is your business under your own personal name, registered under your name, registered in the country that you live in according to whatever the laws. People pay taxes and things like that. This is a real and legitimate business, and we are representing our business in our personal capacity. That's the beauty of this. Brother Minal, over to you. I'm sure you also have more questions as well for Sister Safia.
Yes. So from my perspective, yes, setting up an online business does require a lot of work. But the good part here is that on the digital side, where you need to set up it online, and then as we have got products, a lot of people are aware of e-commerce dropshipping business model. So both the components are done for us. That's the best part, because we come from different backgrounds. Without sales background, we don't have any sort of idea what product to sell, what to source, and so on and so forth. Then what is digital marketing, how to build a website, how to do email marketing automation, all these plugins, all these tools, these are all taken care of by the people. And that's the only reason why people are able to start within just 2 weeks. Like me also, I also took just 2 weeks to finish the training, and it was up and running. But if somebody would like, because we get often meet different people who are interested in a business, and they say that, hey, probably they often come from some certain experience and they have got certain ideas. So the good part here is that if they would like to set up this business, they have to subscribe to different platforms, pay on a monthly or yearly basis, and that'll be a huge amount of money than what we charge actually. And also on the product side as well. So they have to do their own product research. They have to source their product themselves, store it, ship it to their buyers, go through the licensing and bureaucracy that is there, and get the return, label it, so you can name it. So it's a whole lot of process. The good part is here we say sort of that we do 90% of the task. The only thing that you would be doing is 10%, and that is marketing. That's very good trained for. We do attraction lifestyle marketing, and based on your marketing effort, if a sales is closed by your coach, you don't have to even close the sales. Then you get very, very good. We have got very, very attractive compensation plan, and you get it. And as I said, this is a halal of legit business. Sister, over to you now. Uh, Please let us know something about our community and the how this business helped you to grow as a person. So then Brother Amin maybe could add something and then I'll close the session, inshallah. Okay. So something about our community and your personal development.
Yeah, that's what I like about the business community. Very positive people, and the way, like I was reading a book, I was like, if you surround yourself with successful people, it's easier for you to get successful. The environment in our life is very, very important. We are five books we read. We are five people we surround ourselves with. So in this business, when I started, I found people very successful, very positive, very grateful for, they are amazing people. They help each other, and that's when I surround was myself with them. I was very shy, timid, and I don't know if it's lot of women they're gonna relate to me. And as I grow up in our community, women, don't show up. Women, don't talk. Women, don't have right, to succeed. And we don't have a lot of noise. We don't do a lot of noise as a woman, But when I surrounded myself with them, I was like, yeah, I can. I see a lot of like moms like me. They are earning amazing, right? They have the car they want. They have, the house they want. I was like, yeah. So I give myself permission. I was like, yes, I can have the house I want. I can earn that, 20,000 a month. I can, no limit to what you can earn here. I can earn 5,000, 10,000. As the more you have experience in the business, the more you grow your business, the more you earn, right? The earning 20,000, 50,000. I was like, I can't do that. So I surround myself with these people, right? They're earning good. They get up, they do it. No negativity, no excuses. I have 5 kids, I have 4 kids. No, that's the best thing. You see people like, single moms. You see people from different countries, different, background. Even, they don't have good English. They are doing it, right? Their grandma. And, that's the best thing. Different. So when I see them like that, they give me motivation. They give me, confidence. I can do it also. That's the best thing. If we surround ourselves with, people just, that's my destiny, they're complaining all day, that's where we're gonna be, right? We're not looking for opportunities. So when I surround myself with that, I wake up fired up. I need to do this. My goal, what is my next goal, right? That's how we are achieving it. So as in our business, you achieve one goal and you go to the next one, right? And you're gonna hit another one, right? Another income is coming and bigger numbers. That's the best thing I love in this business. And I made friends from all over the globe. Even now, I'm coaching people from Australia, Canada. The person I became, it's priceless. Before I was very shy, timid. Now I find myself coaching people from all over the globe, and I made friends with them. We become now a receiving card, like the card that we're receiving from them. Like we can meet, and the help, I help them, they help me. When I start as beginner, a lot of things I don't know, I reach to them, they are there. That's the best thing. They are there to help. They know what they're doing. We are using the same system, same business platform, so they are willing to help. That's what I did myself. When I started seeing good results and succeeding, I help others also. So that's why it's fun. It's a journey. You make a lot of friends. It's priceless. I know the money I'm making, but the friends I make, the community, and the growth, it's amazing. Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah. So glad to hear that it has worked for you, Sister Zafia. And thank you for, spending your precious time with us. I'm sure there's a lot of ladies just like you who are mothers, who are professionals already working, and ladies who have never done a business who would be inspired by what you've done. And inshallah, I hope people who are watching us, especially the ladies who are still worried about getting into business, they'll inspired by your story. And Brother Meinl, thank you all as always for organizing these. I think before we move on to, I just want to tell people, like, you can watch as many live sessions, discussions like these, but then nothing's going to happen if you don't take action. So if you want to take action, Brother Meinl will explain what exactly we need to do. So with that thought, thank you to everyone, and stay safe, and then we are here to help. Reach out to us
Brother, I mean, I want to
anytime.
add something. I'm full-time business owner, so I started part-time. So that's what I want to add to to the people watching right now. I became a full-time mom. This is what I'm doing now from home. And
MashaAllah,
you see,
MashaAllah.
when I started, I was like, I'm gonna do it part-time, earn 500 extra income. It end up it's my career now. It's my full-time job, and I don't have to go out to work. Now it's
How
Ramadan.
good is that to
Oh
be
my
with
God,
your
that's the
children
feeling. That
and
was
then
my dream. That's the way you say. If we don't take action, nothing will change. In 6 months, in
absolutely,
1 year, 10 years, we're gonna be the same place. When I took action,
absolutely,
now in 2 years, that's what I'm doing full time. I don't have to go out to work. It replaced my full time job. What I'm earning in this business, I don't earn it like in my corporate job. I'm earning 2 streams of income now, so it's just a blessing just because I took a decision. It was like,
absolutely,
at the beginning I was scared, but I was like, I need to do something. If I stay the same and play it safe, the same place, nothing will change. 10 years already in USA, I was in the same, just, if I ask for a raise 1%, 2%, changing the job is going to be the same thing. So when I took a decision, I was like, I felt scared, but I did. I was like, I need better change. That's when the growth came, the big money came, and now I reached my goal. I'm home with my son, with my family. I was remembering now when it's like Ramadan and working outside. Oh my God, it's so hard. But now, Alhamdulillah, Ramadan is here. I'm, home with my kid, and it's amazing. That's what I'm doing for.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
Alhamdulillah.
We are so happy to hear your story. I hope it will definitely inspire all the people, especially the ladies who are watching us.
Yeah, of
Brother
course.
Mainul, over to you. Over to you, Brother Mainul.
Anyone can do it. If we can, anyone. Just make that decision. You worth more, and yeah, take action. Just and nothing to lose. That's the best thing in this business. Nothing to lose. You reach out, and if it's good fit for you, continue. If it's not, that's the best thing. You just, it's not good fit for me and
Absolutely,
but the best thing, no turning back. Everyone
yeah,
comes to the business when you see the system, how it works, and the growth and the community. You're gonna, it's life changing. Alhamdulillah. Thank
absolutely.
you. I found this business. And thank you
Awesome.
so much for the invitation. Thank you.
You're great. I mean, you inspired a lot. I'm really, really sure.
Thank
Brother
you.
Mainul.
Thank you very much, sister, obviously, for your time, and Brother Amin for your time as well. Now I close the session. So actually, Sister Safi has wrapped it up with a very nice ending. So I now just also end it from my side. So if you want to really change, like we wanted, you have to take action, and without changing action, you remain in the same place year after year. So the first step that we all took is to watch our free webinar. I invite you to watch our free webinar. There are three different links. You can go either of these. We hold these live webinars at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you can't join the live one, you can watch the replay during your own time, whenever you have time. So watch the webinar, write down your question, and then get back to us, and we'll be more than happy to help. And one thing that we have launched recently, and a new initiative, that if you, while you are watching the webinar, we can invite you to our closed private VIP group where you would meet other successful entrepreneurs, see their results, the incomes that Sister Safi is saying. You are going to see the incomes, because we don't publish our incomes publicly in our personal profile or Facebook business page, because that's out of our business policy. But once you come to our private group, you can see their income and much more information about the business, and then take an informed decision if you think this is the right fit for you or not. So I said, don't look for further opportunities, because any other business model is much more difficult than this one. And that's why we have got 152K plus members from all over the world, from all backgrounds. And you're probably going to find somebody you resonate with. So that's where I'm going to leave for today. Wherever you are, stay safe and stay blessed. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.